Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minecraft, the Radio Man 03. It's awesome to have you along. Our Biosphere project is coming along. We're working on it today. Monday was President's Day. Variety had the day off. I took the day off as well. And we had some people in the house doing some work for us, so it was pretty loud all day. So that's why I wasn't here on Monday. But here we are. It's Tuesday. Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing great. I am doing fantastic. So I've been working a little bit on the extra room that's going to come off the portal so that we have the basalt delta represented back here. Maybe a little soul sand fire, and some lava and things of that nature. So I got a little bit of a building going on over here. Let's go ahead and take a look and see in the daytime. And we'll sleep. Did a little work on the coral reef as well and moved the farm. So I've been kind of a busy guy. It didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take me to do some of the things, but I did get some things moved. Thing you can see right here is that the portal is a little bit taller. I think I may have shown that in the last episode. I turned it off because it was just, you know, making all the noise while I was working out here, so I just shut it off. And then I've butted out this room here. I've got windows here, and I'm thinking about, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm going to get rid of these windows up here. I don't like them. So we're going to start with that today. Let's get rid of those windows. And we'll just eliminate those. I don't think I need them in here. I want the basalt delta to be in here, so we got to run down and get some materials that represent the basalt delta, of course. Let's do a little bit of something like that right there, so we get right in here and get these out. I just don't. It doesn't seem like a good spot for glass up in this area right here. Boop. So we'll take that out of there, and then really, yeah, I'm going to have the wall just come straight up, and we'll just represent the delta in here. Let's do that, and we'll do that right there. And I think with the white blocks, all I'm going to do is go straight up like so, and fill this right in like so. Oh, I need to get those windows out of there first. There we go. Yep. And a pop. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. All right, and then let's go ahead and replace these. We've got to go to the nether today to get some of the blocks I need for this. I don't think I have them in their raw form. Oop, yeah, I don't think I have them in the raw form, so I could just do that. Bring them and put them in. I've got to go silk touch some, I think, get them in. We'll check the storage, though. We may have some of it in there. There we go. Oh, water, pick it up. There we go. That seals that up. I am going to put some glass up in here, though. I said I didn't want glass, but there is one spot I do want some glass, and that's right over there. There we go. Nothing like coming down the wrong one, huh? Boop. There we go. Thanks for the support of the series. I'm glad those of you who enjoy the Minecraft are enjoying the series. I've had a really good time playing Minecraft lately. It's been a lot of fun. Let's go outside so you can see from out here. Also, you're going to notice that this now is all cleared out. All the farms are gone. There's going to be a platform right here that's probably going to jut out to probably down to the end here. It's just going to be just kind of a big common area, and we'll do some bushes and trees and stuff along it. I'm just kind of slapping this down at the moment to kind of get a feel for how it's going to go. This will be up off the air too. This will be we'll have posts that go down into the sandy soil here to do that. Good morning, Morris. Chase Bank, good morning. Thanks for being here. Sorry I missed Monday. We had workers in the house, and they were supposed to be here Saturday, but they came on Monday instead, so it was pretty noisy, so I didn't stream yesterday. I extended, this is where the sheep, the cows, and everybody were. Before. They are now back over in there. So I'll show you that too. So the coral reef stretches now. It used to end right about here. Now it stretches down into that valley that was there. And as we come out the door, we'll have this, you know, to our left all the time. It's pretty cool because the turtles do travel back and forth through here. There aren't any in here now, but there have been some in this area. I did pick up some more fish. Well, let's come down here. We'll see. I picked up a few cod, and then some of these orange and white ones I picked up as well. It's funny because they were all together yesterday. They really do move around, the fish. They move around a lot. And I added a little more yellow coral over on this side too. I'm going to keep this side kind of empty of coral and just kind of have just a couple pieces of it here. And then for the rest of it, it's going to be pretty much open swim area for everything to just kind of swim around. So the reef is pretty much done. I do need to add some sea pickles over to the other side. And we can run kind of along most of this now. Except for when we get right over to here, then I do have to do a little bit of swimming. It's funny how that puffer fish gets you when you're not expecting it. And the turtles have been pretty cool, because every now and again you'll see one just sitting on the beach. They've kind of gotten relaxed. The eggs that we had laid last time we were playing, I picked those up with Silk Touch and put them in our, I guess, our organics chest downstairs, so that we would have some just in case for some reason we were to lose our turtles. We could replace them easier. The other thing we lost was a white frog. Not sure what happened to it, if it got out or if it suffocated somehow down in there. Sometimes those azalea bushes, I think the critters crawl up underneath them and then they can't get back out and they suffocate. So what I did was I bred the orange frogs, and we had 2 orange and 1 white. So I bred the orange frogs. They had the, you know, the tadpoles, the eggs, all that good stuff. And then since this is the desert biome or the Badlands biome, the frogs came out white. So I was down 1 white frog. Now we have several extra white frogs. I just need to finish getting the trim put on this, along with the 2 high glass and then the piece of trim on top. And then this will be done. But this is what I've been working on out here. I'm not thrilled with it at the moment. I need to add something else to it. Right in here, these gaps right here. I'm thinking maybe some, because it can look different from the building. But see, we have no glass here, so that's why I think it looks unusual. Maybe if I added sand in here, or the white concrete, that would just kind of make that building look a little bit better if I did that. I'm not sure, because then I could follow along with all of this all the way around, and we would have, it would be pretty solid looking. The basalt delta's in there, so it's pretty volatile. It's a dangerous place. You'll see when we go get the materials for it. I had this all wrong. I was messing around with this yesterday too. You know what? I need to make sure I put a torch in here. Otherwise we will have, you know, buggers spawning in there. See, that just kind of flattens that out. I didn't really want to do that. We'll do something else here. I don't like that. We gotta have something different that's gonna represent this, I think. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. I do know I need the basalt delta materials though, so we go together. Hey Jason, good morning. Gold Dragon, good morning. Hope everybody's doing great. Hope you had a nice weekend. The other thing I was thinking was we could do some ladders, not ladders, but fences. We've got these brick fences that we could do. Put those in here, and that would allow some of the white to show through. It would be dark in color, and this wouldn't look quite so flat up against here, because that is supposed to be sort of a support piece. We do need to get the whatchamacallit taken care of here. The roof. Let's do a few more of those. I need to put the glass on here. I am going to have a little bit of glass in here. So we're going to go like so, and then I guess like so. Yeah, that's about it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to come out 1, 2, and 1, 2. So down in here, I think maybe here is where I put my white sand and just bring that all the way up those white walls so it's nice and clean all the way up. It's just an odd little shape right here. Maybe I do the glass right there too. Yeah, maybe I do that as well right there. Well, the white walls come all the way to the top over here, and then the glass in the back. Let's go see what that looks like inside. Let's go ahead and shift down. Oh, never mind. It's so hard to tell where the up and down piece is that you put in. Zip. How's that look on the inside? Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Okay. I see they got the white up there. Okay, so let's do that over here too. I think I like that. I think that's going to work for me. Once you get the basalt delta stuff in here, you're not going to be able to see this anyways, really. It's going to be you know, tall columns with those materials. Let's grab you and grab you. I'm gonna put you right there. Put you right there. I'm gonna give you a shot of water, and a shot of water. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that I feel like that's okay right there. And then again, we're going to have these, you know, these tall columns of basalt with the black stone down below and some lava pools in here. A little soul sand maybe coming back along the edge with some of it on fire. Both the soul sand and the soul soil. Some magma blocks in here. This is one room that we villagers should not be coming into this nether room. When we bring them through the portal, I will block this off so they can't get back into this area. We're going to keep this relatively safe from them. Redstone torch. Why did I put that there? I have no idea. I have no idea why I put that there. Yeah, so they could be in this room here, this part of it, but they can't go back into this area here. This would be bad. We don't want them in here. And I'm trying to figure out how am I going to meet up with this area here. And I'm thinking maybe I just go like this, and I just bring this all the way down. And that will clean that up for me as well. We'll see. Let's take a look. I'm being picky here today. Let's get rid of you guys right there. All right, there we go. And we're going to add these as we go up. That will bring the room together a little bit better, I think. Yeah. I think I'm all out of the white concrete mix again. Yeah, I got really nothing left in there at all. Alright, so let's go downstairs. We'll make a little bit more of that and get this kind of ironed out, and then we can get the materials that we need to decorate the room and make it look good. Ah, there, I did it again. Yeah, if we do that, that should be good. And then I am thinking about adding another one of these right about here, I think. Just to do another, just so there's, I don't like the way this ends over here. I'd rather have it right here because then it's a different room that kind of pops up over here. So what else do we need? I just need the white concrete mix at the moment. I think I've got some in the building box. Ooh, you know what? I bet I don't. I went through quite a bit putting together the aquarium. Okay, so electrical. Boom. There we go. And the glass, I can get rid of that right now too. I could drop that in there and that in there. I think we're done with both of those materials. I've got some flooring on me that I don't think I need anymore, but that is the flooring block, the deep slate tile block right there. And I needed... We were going to try some of these cobbled... That's the cobbled deep slate wall. This is the polished blackstone brick wall. Polished blackstone wall, brick wall. I'm going to try this, the blackstone polished one and the cobbled deep slate one up there and see if I like that in those corners a little bit better on the outside. And we need the white concrete mix. So I need to get to the sandbox, and we're going to grab one of you. And I should have some dye. I don't have any dye there, but I do have bones right up here. There we go. We just turn that into the dye right there. Perfect. The dye. And we'll throw you up in there. And we will do some sand action and some gravel action. And there we go. Perfect. A couple stacks of that. I don't need this dye on me. I'm leaving the dye in the glass box just because, I don't know, I guess that's where I use it mostly. Oh, I added some flower pots out here too. I've not learned the flower pots yet, so I had to go dig up some clay and then bring it back and break it down. But we've got the dark oak sapling in here. The jungle sapling is in here. Messed around with a few of the candles too. We did have a bee for a little while, so I had a few pieces of the honeycomb that I used. Let's go ahead and sleep so it's a little bit brighter out too for you guys. Bumpity bump, bump, bump. Thanks for being here this morning with me. 7 Days to Die this afternoon. We'll be doing our very first ever Restore Power mission, which has to be done at night, and it's a Tier 4, so it should be, I would think, kind of interesting. Possibly. We'll see how we do. Tier 4 is a pretty good level mission to be on, I think. Could be tricky. Could be tricky. Can't really reach much higher than that, can I? No, that's it. All right, let's just go on up. All right, and then I can do you like so, and we'll take you back, and that should take care of everybody there, and I gotta go over here too. It's so much easier to do it this way than to try to climb and stuff with it. Go straight up, you know, like we've been doing. And there we go. Perfect. All right, so I'm happy with that. Next I need to do... Oh, you know what I forgot to grab? I know what I forgot to grab. Some copper blocks. We need you to go here. And I'm going to have you go right there. And then I'm going to swap these guys out for a copper one. The copper vein should go here. There we go. That should all be copper. And then we'll get it to meet up with this room, and then we can grab the stuff we need to put in that room. Alright, so what did I say I needed? I needed the copper blocks. Copper blocks. Right, there you are, right there. Perfect. Keeping the lighting kind of moody downstairs, if you hadn't noticed that. This one should be a little bit moodier too, I think. That tree grew awesomely. I love that tree. It's so big. And I've also added some of the vines too now in here. You can see they're starting to creep up. We've got some really tall ones. Interesting vine. You can go up it. And you just slide down nice and easy on that guy right there. And then you can see where these two are colliding. They're not going to grow anymore, but we've got that right there. So... you can actually go between the two and go up, like so, with the red and the blue. That's pretty cool. I'm wondering if you could throw that down at your feet when you're falling and probably catch yourself so you don't take damage with that. Okay, so we were doing copper blocks. Yes, we were going to do some copper blocking. There we go, like so. Yeah, and then... I guess I'm going to have to do some of these ahead of time. I'm going to go like that and bring you across here like so. Okay, so I'm going to need to actually do a little pillaring and get some of the sand blocks done. Is that going to look all right? Let's see. I think so. And then, yeah, I'll probably bring that all the way over to here too and just fill this in also. Maybe have an extra wall here. Do I need that? No. Cancel that idea. Cancel that idea. All right, so we need a little bit of this. Let's do some of these here real quick. There's the infamous Minecraft music. Oh, come on, give me my water back. Alright. Not the best way to do it. But that should give me a few blocks to fill in this gap here. We may have to do a few more. We'll see. Let's get this fixed up here. Be nice to have this part done. Then what we're going to focus on next would be our base. Our base side. Our living quarter side. Do I want... Trying to figure out how far I'm going to go with this. I guess I'm going to go all the way across here one more time. Like so. is why I was thinking about adding one more right along here. Like so. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. Where's that sand? Okay. Let's do that right there. Just like that. Yeah, that kind of finishes it off, I think. Now we can put this tall stuff in here, get some lava going. It should glow out this dome, I think, a little bit on the outside. I didn't want that to be too visible on the outside. Well, it has to be visible. It's a building, for God's sakes. But, you know, it's just not supposed to be the focus out there. It's more for me, so when I get off the portal and I look to my right, I can see a little bit of basalt delta. Who knows how many times I'll actually see it. But it looks like it's maybe storming someplace, and that's why it looks a little darker out here. Yeah, it's storming. Somebody's getting some rain somewhere. It's not us, though. Okay, so out here... Ooh, this is right. We're talking about these guys right here. Let's try these out. This is the polished one, which would add a different color out here. You really don't get much of that white through there at all, do you? It just completely changes how that looks. And there is no white fence that I'm aware of. Birch is probably the whitest. Bell Durnick, thanks for the 3-month subscription. Thanks, buddy. So, what can I put up there? There'll be a second lamp down here. This is an even number, so I'm having to go with the 2 lamps right there. So I'll put a second lamp right there. What do I do in this gap up here? This fencing covers the whole thing, where the wood fencing wouldn't do that, but I don't have a really good dark fencing. Maybe we use nether brick fencing to do it. This is another room. Maybe we do something like that. We put that red fencing in there. That could give this area a different look to it. I'm going to punch this out of here. Clean up. Never fails. One of them always sticks to a place that you can't quite reach. So then you got to put them back in again so you can go get them. Because when they explode, they pop all over the place. Yeah, maybe, let's see something real quick. Let's take this out of here. This is just upside down, right side upstairs. What if we did something like that and brought that all the way down on this side? That works for me there. And then I'm thinking maybe what I do too is... There we go. Maybe I take this one out of here too. And pop you right there. And where did you go? Did I even get that stair back? I don't think I did. May have gone inside. There it goes. I need to add sea pickles down here. I was talking about that earlier. Sea pickles need to light this area up down here. Oh, and I do fish out here, and you do catch all the good stuff. The water's deep enough, which is cool. Okay, so we do something like that right there. That cleans that up, but I still need something in here, and I'm thinking that nether brick fence might be the right stuff for me. I think it might be. We could try it and see. Bump and, well, let's keep that right down here. Yeah, I'm missing a piece of scaffolding somewhere. Oh, I didn't show you what I did with the farms. I moved the farms again. They were all over here. You remember this was all farm land. We had all the crops growing there. I've moved it up here. There'll be a building up here that will be our farm structure up in this on this platform here. So I shimmed off a layer and kind of added in. You can see where I've kind of, you know, did some patchwork here and there to try to get us a large area here for us to work with. And I figured if I have a building that stretches from here back down to the very start, we could probably get quite a few farms in here. It'd be big enough, and what we don't have farm-wise, we could come up with some other kind of creative idea. But right now we've got just 2 farm plots put together here, and then I've got, what is it? It's 18 long. So I've got 18 watermelon, 18 pumpkins growing. So I've been trying to come out here on a regular basis to kind of just harvest everything and then stockpile it at home in the room there. We've got some chests. And then I'll take it over to the traders, the villagers, and trade with them and, you know, feed them and stuff like that. I was also wondering, and it's kind of horrible, but I'm going to say it anyways. Some of the villagers I don't need. I don't need their trade. You know, like I've got 4 guys that have a paper trade. If I kill them, it's going to cause a bad stink in town, which, you know, makes sense. That makes sense to me. So I was wondering if I punched a hole in the roof of the building they're in and I dumped lava down in there and they just kind of accidentally burnt up in the lava, I was wondering if that would still count as me killing them or if just it was a horrible tragedy. So that's what I'm kind of trying to wonder is, you know, are they going to give me a bad rapport if I kill them or will they not? Try changing their trade. I can't. Once I've traded with them, I can't change their trade. Oh, by the way, I got this all, I walked around this for you guys just so you can see. This is all switched around now to the 5 wide pathway. And then I wound this pathway over to here. I'm not super thrilled with this area right in here. It's 5 wide all the way across. I'm going to stick with the 5 wide pathways, and then we've got the trim piece on either side. But it's not, right through here is kind of weird. And I do want the paths to meander. In these areas right here, we're going to plant things like some cactus and different kind of plants and things like that, just so we have sort of a botanical feel going on. It's not going to be just this big blotch of red sand. I'm putting this red sand down because, number 1, I like it a lot. Number 2, it just kind of cleans up the area and gives me an idea of what I'm working with in terms of size. I mean, make one that you don't want into, say, a blacksmith. Yes, we do have some that right, but I've got villagers. They're not breeding anymore because I have reached the limit for the village. So I was kind of hoping I could kill a few off and then have a few more come in. That's what I was thinking about doing. Hey, Avasar, good morning. Thanks for being here. John Wales, hello. I know I want a Fletcher. It's the librarians that I want the most, it seems like. But I guess there's a really good Fletcher trade where you could trade up to like a stick for an emerald. That's a pretty good trade. All right, so we have this room now. I feel good about this. Oh, man, I tell you, I was working on it yesterday. I finally just put my stuff down and said, forget it, I'm done. I think I was trying to complicate things too much on myself. So we've got that taken care of there. I think I want to get some more of this nether brick. We need to make more nether brick because I would like that path to meander on through into this area here. And then along the side, and let's see, how wide of a path are we going to go? I think it's going to be about a 3 wide path, 2, 3. So if I do that, a 3 wide path, that means I'm filling these 2 blocks with nether-based things that when we walk out here, it's going to give us the feel of just a little bit of mostly the basalt delta, something of that nature right there. We're going to need this guy fired back up. Let's go clear out our inventory a little bit. We'll come back up there and go in and just grab up some of that stuff with the silk touch. I may have some down here, but we'll see. First, let's put all of our building stuff away. Boom, boom, boom. You go in there. You go in there. We got the copper blocks in our pocket too. We'll drop you guys. We're going to put the bow back on the hot bar because it's the right thing to do. I'm always carrying these potions with me. I'm trying to remember to carry them with me all the time. I'm looking at it like Valheim. Why would I not carry fire resist and a potion of health with me at all times like I do in the other games? You know, it makes sense to do that. Okay, so I've got my gold helmet on. Armor's looking okay. We have the ender chest. I've got my fire resist potion if I need it. I'm not going to worry about doing the night vision potions there. I just don't see where they help. I'll drop some torches or something like that. Try to give it a better lighting. That farm structure, by the way, is going to be a little bit... Oh, jeez, I forgot to grab a... Sorry, guys. I forgot to grab the... fire starter, the flint and steel. Forgot to grab the flint and steel. Very important. What's going on with Vintage Story? I've decided it's a little too much for me. The progress is very slow. Oh, God, you scared me. Progression was a little too slow for me. Okay, we're going to go out this way. I liked it enough, but it was just a little too slow for me. The enemies kind of, the enemies, I didn't care for the enemies either. I can't remember what they're being called now. Hey, what's up, pig dude? So this is the basalt delta that I've been working on right here. I've been digging this guy out. I forgot to check to see if I've got these blocks at home. We'll just grab up, you know, like a stack of each. Shouldn't take too long, really. But this is where I've been coming to get the blackstone. This stuff right down here. This is really great stuff. I love this stuff. We need some of this as well. There's lava like right above us here, I think. I gotta be careful. So I'm trying to grab it. Yeah, blackstone. Okay, so I'm not... this is perfect. This is what I'm gonna do. We've been using a lot of this. I have quite a bit built up. That blackstone, though, it's a little bit, a little more scarce. The basalt is everywhere. This stuff here. There's plenty of this stuff to go around for sure. You gotta be careful where you're walking in here also. Always... It's easy to get in kind of a trance in this world, especially over the nether rack. It's so difficult to see when you break one out after a while. You've been just kind of doing the same thing over and over again. It gets me. What do we got? 61, 62, 63, 64. There's 64 of those. Let's grab a little bit more of this stuff too. So you can see I got a nice big chunk right here that I'll be digging out. I love it. I love it. I like this stone a lot. Makes for some nice building blocks, for sure. Let's go back up here. I don't like digging down there. Is that lava? Oh, that's a magma block right there. I have some magma blocks, so I'm not worried about those. I've got plenty of those at home. Just throw that torch back up and we'll throw another one down here. Just maybe it makes it a little brighter. My thought was that eventually once I mine out a bunch of this stuff, I'll have an area where the magma cubes might spawn at least a handful here and there. I'm not looking for a big time magma farm or anything like that. But if I can have someplace where I can come to and just, get a magma or two to get my fire resist potions and stuff, that works for me. 64, 64 plus 12. Okay, that's enough of that. I've been looking at that gold forever. There always seems to be like a pigman hanging around down here. I'm going to grab this stuff too while I'm at it. Not decided what I'm going to use quartz on yet. Those of you who don't know, pigmen, these piglins do not like it when you dig their gold. Piglins. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. That's a big old vein of gold there. Nice. Okay. Gimme. All right, there we go. Oh, something else I did over the weekend. Let's see. Can I see it from here? I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. Strider's out that way. Yeah, I did try to... I came in and I thought, you know what? We have not... I need a room where I can pull the Strider in, get up on like a non-lava platform, jump off, and then the Strider just wanders back into the lava area and hangs out there until I need him next time, right? So that's what I'm kind of tinkering around with. Hey there, pig dude. Don't be mad at me for digging up your gold. And so I did kind of go down there and I started working on it where I've got how wide I want it to be. So we're going to have a 5 wide area here and a 5 wide area here. And then all this is going to be lava here, this area. And so the Striders will come in right up to here, jump off on, you know, an area safe for us to jump off onto. Strider turns around and walks back out and has a lava area that he could just roam around in. And then we have an area where we come out and then come up to this area here, which may be a ladder or something like that. We'll have a tube, some kind of a tube that runs from there up to here, which will meet up with our another hub over here. That's the idea, anyways. That's a lot of stuff. I've got another rack at home. I think if we cook some of that, I can get the nether brick. I'm pretty sure we can handle that. Oh, careful door. Alright, so I want to keep this stuff on me. I've got some, you know what, I'll keep that quartz and that gold too. That's a nice decorative block for in that area. Some of the other blocks we are going to need for this project is some magma blocks. Not a whole lot. I'm going to just take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just take 6 of those. The crying obsidian, I'm not ready to do anything with the crying obsidian as of yet. Soul sand, soul soil. This stuff does not need to be there. I could use a little more of the glowstone for some decorative stuff. That would look nice back in there. And the gilded blackstone, I don't know enough about that to use it for anything at the moment. I've got it in an item frame downstairs, but I'm not willing to use it on something right now. Deegan Graves, busy day. Just thought I'd stop in and say hello. Well, thank you for doing so, Deegan. The Western game was a bust. Well, Morris, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, they've put out quite a few patches on that Wild West Dynasty, but we'll have to see. Yeah, I was really hopeful about that one. I was very hopeful about that one. All right, so that's a few more blocks we got out of there. I'm going to need a bucket of lava. At least one. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We got a bucket of lava. All right, we got to have some magma represented there. I'm probably going to need more than one of those. Let's go ahead and take our end chest. Let's drop that down. Let's throw some of this stuff in there, and then we could just drop it up there, and we'll have everything we need at our fingertips. Lava. There we go. Let's be careful with that so we don't spill it on ourselves. And flint and steel can stay in there. I think that, you know what? There's gravel in the nether, so we should probably have a piece of gravel or two in there to represent that. What else can we find in the nether? We were going to look at some bricks, right? Some nether bricks. So if I take a stack of this and I bring it over here, I should be able to cook it down into bricks. Ah, a little bit of glass in there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, you know what? I only need 4 pieces of coal in here. 3. I think it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for half a stack. 8 for a full stack. 4 for half a stack. That should get me the bricks. Yeah, so I should be able to take those and turn those into nether brick fence, so we could try those out on the outside of the area. I don't know how to make the nether brick fence. How is that even done? Nether brick fence. Oh, it's nether blocks with the nether bricks in between. Okay, all right. And it takes 4 brick to make 1 block, so there you go. Check out Hippie's last post. I saw that. Yeah, she's got some medical issues she's dealing with, huh? That's what you're referring to. Oh, yeah, me too. Wish her all the best. Yeah, I like Hippie. I actually watched one of Hippie's videos. That's what made me kind of think, you know what? Maybe I could play this vintage story thing. We could try it out. It's a different kind of, like, a Minecraft look to it. Let's see. Can we make a piece of that fencing as of yet? These furnaces, man, they take a tick to do their thing. Let's make a few blocks. There we go. I think we get 4, right? It was 2 and 2, right? Another brick fence. Another brick fencing. It is, yeah, it's brick. Okay. I need 1 more of these. Jeez. It's 4 of those. For just, okay. Well, that seems expensive, but okay, there it is. I just want a couple so I could see. That's all I want. Oh, oh. Okay, it was here and here. No, it wasn't. It was these guys in the middle. And no. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, it's 6, huh? All right. Well, let's start with the 6 and see what we think. Do I have the? I got the end chest on me. Okay. Sleepy time. Yep, I hear you, cat. I see you too. I think you should be able to make the nether fence with the stone cutter. Morris has agreed. Can you not do that in the stone cutter? I don't have one up here, but yeah, I didn't even think about looking at that. It seems kind of strange, huh? Because you can make the other fence, the stone fences in there. Very interesting. It'll follow it, of course. Come out. Maybe so. We'll leave that there. I'll think about it. This has the glass in it. That's why I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to... Usually I would have the glass sitting in there, and that would finish out, kind of give a little more depth. But I don't want to use glass in that room except for that little top area right there. I've even thought about making all of that glass right there too. But then I kind of voted against it in my own head. Let's go back down there and see if we can make a few more. We should have the stuff cooked up now. Yeah, I'm not sold on it. It's just we could see through it, and you could see the white in the background. That was the whole, you know, kind of the idea here. Yeah, and you can't. Well, let's see. Let's turn something. Let's make another brick, but you can't do that in here, huh? Well, there's another brick wall, but not the fence. I see. So you can make the wall just like everybody else. I guess I forget that's a wall and not a fence, but it's actually a wall. Yeah. Hey, Argonaut, how you doing? That's okay. Everybody gets busy, right? It's all right. I see you. I see you there. Let's do all of these guys into those right there. All of those guys right there, and we got a few more right here, and now we should be able to make some more of those fences. I know I'm going to wind up using these fences in the nether. Just do like so, and okay, I guess that's what I'm doing. I've got 6 more. Golly, man, that's kind of expensive, huh? It feels kind of expensive. There's 12 more of them. We can add a few more and see what we think of it, see what it looks like. And then we'll get started on getting this room over here taken care of. We'll go from having the warped and crimson forest at the front with the portal to the basalt delta and a little soul sand valley represented back here in this room. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm digging this or not. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. The other idea I have is to just go strictly with the white blocks all the way up and just fill that in and smooth it out. That's the other thought I have. Even another quartz block might not look bad in there. Something that's made out of the quartz instead of the white concrete. I was trying to match the building as much as I could. I think I'm good. I think I'm good there. I think I'm good with another brick fencing. Okay, let's go back inside. That takes care of that part. We're going to go ahead and do that, and we'll see. And then I'll get some feedback from you guys on there too, right? Morris says he likes it. Okay, that's good. We'll do that. That's good to know. That's feedback right there. Boom, on the spot. Let's go. Boom. Boom. I'm going to turn you guys all into the blocks like so. Wow. That's all the blocks I have. I need to smelt down a lot more of this stuff. I forgot about that, but you really got to get serious about this. When you're going to smelt this stuff, you got to get serious about it. All right, let's go ahead and do that, and we'll take a little bit of this. We'll cook as many as it'll cook. Doesn't matter if it does the whole stack or not, just as long as it's got a bunch of them cooking. That's all I care about. There we go, and we'll throw an extra piece of coal in here with you, another piece right there with you, and you guys all cook that stuff up, and we're going to go do the other stuff. Boom, boom. I probably should have a stack or two of netherrack with me too, right? It makes sense that I would have that in my pocket also. Oh, I've got some bricks out here too. Oh, nice. Okay. Shoop. Oh, there we go. 12 of them now. Okay. So we want the walkway to kind of stagger still, right? We definitely want that. We'll get rid of you, you, and you. All right. And maybe what we do just to keep us on track is we will do a little something like this. Keep us back there. This kind of represent our walkway. Nope, I don't want you there. All right, boom, we walk in and this is where we start. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with some netherrack right there, and we'll bring it around the corner. We need to set you down, and I am going to go ahead and shut this off again. Just so it's not making a bunch of noise while we're working here together. There we go, perfect, thank you. Thank you so much. And let's grab that nether brick. Let's just do that. We'll grab that guy out of there, and we're going to go ahead and put him back in there. I'm going to take the time to actually do that. Yes, I am. There we go. And get you out of the way. There we go. Boom, just like that. And then let's make you nether brick. You're going to be nether brick. You're going to be nether brick. You will. And then I think all of these guys down the middle will be as well. We're going to have this kind of sporadically move along in here. We're going to have to get some more of this. Like so. We'll have that just kind of meander through there a little bit. And then we want this black stone is what's on the floor first. The basalt is usually on top of that. A little bit of gravel. So let's splash a little bit of gravel around. We'll do maybe... Do we want the lava that high up? Yeah, because the floor, yeah, we're one down. Okay, so this is fine. Do some basalt delta in here. Something like that. We'll put some lava in there. You guys can go up like so. Let's bring this all the way up. Ones in the back can go much higher than the ones up front. We want to make sure we can see everything. We'll have some lava in there gurgling. Let's put that there instead. Do some more of that right there. Yeah. Break that out of there. Give it a little chop. Something like that. We got some more of that laying around here too. You know, the hardest thing I think in the game is to be sporadic like this and just kind of make things look natural. That's a real challenge, I think. Making things look really natural in the game. Let's do that. You know what we're going to do? We're going to break off from there and we're going to jump into soul sand. Matter of fact, I'm going to get rid of this gravel back here because I think you're more apt to find gravel in the Soul Sand Valley than you are in the Basalt Delta. We're going to do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a few of you guys on here too. These guys actually point in a certain direction, so you need to be careful when you're putting them in so they don't look weird. We got some soil. The soul sand is really cool. That's the same thing. I've got the soul sand. There we go. It's got sort of a little hissy sound it does. Hissing. And then I did keep the flint and steel on me, correct? I did. There we go. And so this is why we don't want the villagers in here, is because they will step on that and burn themselves to death. We do something like that, and then a little bit of netherrack alongside here, like so. Although this fire would probably be better off a little further back. Let's go ahead and do a piece of soul sand right in that corner right there. I don't like it right there. You're not going to see much of it. We'll do that right there. And then we had some buckets of lava. We're going to do some lava right there. And I did want something, kind of a lava fall going on here. We need to take this out of here before it catches fire. We got netherrack on the hotbar. There we go. Some netherrack right there. I'm thinking maybe I could get some lava to flow from, say, right here. Nah, I don't like it. That's too much. It's too much flow. Too much lava flow. You come on out of there. Throw a little gravel over here. Let's put a piece of gravel in the corner right there so when you turn around you see it. Do that, and then we've got we're waiting for that to die down. Something like that right there. A little more basalt. So in order for that lava to fall into that hole right there, I need to, let's grab this out of here. I'm going to grab, that's going to lead me right outside, doesn't it? Nope, there is a block there. Okay, so that's good. Let's grab that. If I put, let's see, if I go like that, and I take my lava and I throw it there, you're going to turn that corner, aren't you? And you're going to go drop right down into that hole right there. And I can take this guy out and this guy out. Do something like that. We got some basalt delta going on there. And then where is that black stone at? We're going to do like that. There we go. Let's throw another piece of basalt right there. Soul sand, maybe to end that off. Let's see, what does this look like from back here? Okay, a lot of the black got hidden over here. I don't know what it is, but there's like some kind of design on this stone right here, and I really like the way that looks. It almost looks like skulls. It looks ghostly to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But it's got a look to it that's interesting, I think. Maybe a piece of gravel on top of something like that would be good. Just to give us that gravel feel, too. Nope, not you. That's 4. All right, let's go back downstairs and see if we've got some more of those bricks to deal with. Yep. John is off to Empyrean to drone parts and Empyrean Reforged Eden. Gotcha. All right, well, good luck. Let's throw those guys in there. And what else are we doing? We're checking the brick. These guys have all finished their cooking. All right, good deal. 24. There we are. 31 and 30. Beautiful. Take that 64 and we'll do that with it. We got a big 16 whole blocks in our pocket. Grow some netherwort in the soul sand. Yes, that's right. Yeah, we'll have to come down and get the plants put together too, right? What can we put back there? But we've got some netherwort growing in here. I've got it in the front part of the room. Matter of fact, we don't even have a netherwort farm in the game right now. This is our netherwort farm. If I need it, I come in here to harvest it and then plant it again. I'm going to go ahead and break this out. Put one of these in here. There we go. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put you in there. You know what? I got a better idea than that right there. Let's grab a couple of you guys and a couple more of you guys, and we definitely have to have these guys in here. I mean, it just makes sense that you'd have magma blocks in here too. We'll throw one right there. Maybe we could throw one right there. That's nice, right? That adds a little color there to it. Maybe, whoop. Let's get this floor figured out too, because I keep falling underneath it. I was thinking maybe what we do is we do the gold in here, and we do some quartz right in the floor. Another right there. And boom, we got ourselves a little floor to walk in here on. I am going to need my scaffolding. Some of these pillars need to be taller. I want them to go up all the way to the ceiling, I think. Do like that right there, and then yeah, I definitely wanted a few more of these columns going up. We'll put a second one there. We'll take that out. I'm going to put you guys. Oh, see how it switches direction based on which way you're pointing? I had not realized that about these blocks, but they do that. They do that. Let's not get on that stuff if we can avoid it. So far, they're all up against the wall. We're going to do another magma cube block right in here, which hides the blackstone. I realized that, but we're going to throw that guy in there too. Bring you up that high right there. Yeah, I think that's good. And then maybe we did talk. There was mention of netherwort, right? So let's grab a little bit of netherwort. We'll take you guys, put you right back in there so you can grow, and then we'll put you. Put one right there, maybe, and yeah, you can't plant on the soil. So maybe what we do is we take this out and replace it with a piece of soul sand instead, and then we can grow this guy right there, a little bit right there. Now, I'm not sure if these vines will grow in here. Let's see. There we go. Let's try those out and see if those will grow. They will grow on that soul sand. Will you grow right next to that blue fire? We'll see. I like having the white wall behind this stuff. Everything we've done so far, it just kind of, the wall gets eliminated when you're looking at stuff. You just see the stuff. You don't see the wall. For some reason, it has that effect on me. Maybe I'm right about that. I'm thinking maybe we replace this with another piece of soul sand fire. Get a couple of those going. What do you think? It looks a little bit more Soul Sandy Valley, right? I'm missing some height, though. Missing height. I know, I'm kind of wasting stuff. I've got stuff underneath stuff. I don't need it there, but whatever. No big deal. We get more stuff. I think that's good. Gives me a little more height when I'm walking back this way now. Another wart will come in. I don't know about the red vine. It seems the red vine really does grow off of the trees. We could maybe get a couple of these guys in here, though. Where's my shears? There they are. I can get some of this stuff here. We've got some downstairs. Do I have bone meal on me? I don't. Oh, we have... I wonder where I should put this guy right here. I'm thinking if I did something off the ceiling, that could be kind of cool. We just get like 3 or 4 more pieces of that and put it on the ceiling and hang it up there like that. That could work. We've got some close by once we go through here. The blue vines grow up. They are opposite of the other ones. Mm-hmm. That's right. The vine that grows up. We'll just silk touch a few of these over here. We don't need a cluster of like 20. Just make sure there's floor underneath it when I break it. Like that one doesn't have floor underneath it. There we go. I've become kind of a person in the nether, although you guys don't see it very often. I look down a lot more than I used to. It's getting to be more of a habit for me to look down when I'm in here, digging around, since I've fallen through multiple single holes to nearly my death. Not yet. I've been lucky so far. Alright, we're inside. We come home with Basalt Delta. Look at there. There we go. Do something like that right there. Boom. Wow, look at my inventory. It is jam-packed with goodness, man. We've been busy. We have been busy. Let's get this guy right here. We'll just go ahead and throw you down right over there. That works for me. Okay, so now when we come in, you can see that there is definitely something on the other side of this right here. I don't think I'm going to put up any kind of fencing or anything like that. We don't have it over here, so I don't know why I would have fencing over here. But now at least we've got a little something that says Basalt Delta to me and, you know, Soul Sand Valley. We've got stuff growing on it, but I think that's fine. And we're back. Thanks for letting me step away for a second. Let's get all this stuff put away. We've got another stuff coming out of our ears. Boom and a boom. Soul sand. I'm keeping the gold on me. We'll throw that in there. No, actually, that stuff doesn't go in there. That goes over here in the electrical box. We do need to make a few more redstone lamps as well. That's not quite finished on the base yet. I've not finished putting those up everywhere as of yet. I am going to have to get some more copper going. We could turn all this into blocks, but I'm going to need a whole bunch more blocks because I can see right now that's going to be kind of a thing that we're just going to be doing over and over again. And you guys... did I not have... I've got some basalt stuff here. Basalt, blackstone, yeah, that's the raw basalt. Oh. I just ran out of room for it, that's all. Okay. And then I got some building blocks. Zip, you guys. I got this extra scaffolding. It's kind of a bummer because you can see I got one left there, so I don't know where I left the rest of them, but they're someplace else entirely for sure. I don't need that, and I don't need the glass. Glass. The bricks can go in here. Bow back down there. We got you. I got no room. Okay, I don't know why I threw those in there. They should go in here. And I think we've got everything put away. Man, if I didn't say it before, I'll say it again. The mending is nice to have on your tools. Oh my God, talk about just... It saves you so much time from having to go find diamonds, you know? It's so great to not have to go looking for diamonds all the time. You just fix your stuff. I need some coal. There we go. Let's grab our other pick over here. Boink. I do not have mending on these yet because I was going to go try to get the Unbreaking 3 book first. I guess it doesn't really matter. I can put mending on this and then get it. The other thing, and maybe you guys have some advice for me too, is that this pick and this pick are both the same. They both have Fortune 3 and Efficiency 4 on them. I could turn that into an Efficiency 5 pick with Fortune 3. I don't think there's a Fortune 4 on there. There we go. I don't think there's a Fortune 4. Just Fortune 3 is as high as that goes. Okay, so that takes care of putting everything away, right? We got a bed in here. That's good. We do have a piece of white concrete, and we have a bucket of magma. All right, and one white block. One white lone block. Okay, beautiful. That's everything put away. Grab you back up again and put you right where you belong. Excellent. Easy peasy. Look at that. We wound up with 50 pieces of coal. The other things that I need to do in this world is, one, we need more of these things right here. Blaze rods. We're down to 2. I just added 1 in here, so we've got a little bit of time for that, but that is going to become a priority for us. So I need to figure out how I'm going to tunnel my way over to our fortress. We have the fortress that we found on the way out to where we eventually ran into the warp forest. That one's a long ways away, and I'm not going to use that one for this project when it comes to just going someplace to kill blazes. What's the lava doing outside? I saw Beldernick put that up as a comment. That's right. The stair is a waterlogged block, huh? So lava may pour out the other side, and if so, it's probably laying on the ground outside our building. These trees do not burn in lava or fire. You can't burn that stuff. They are nether trees, but do we have lava coming out the back of the building? We do not. Okay. So although that was up against the stair, it did not come out of the building. So we are good to go right there. Anything else I need to do the coral reef other than get the extra sea pickles going? No. We could. You know what? Let's get the frog enclosure. That sounds that sounds a little more fun to me. It's another project that's here at home that needs to be done, so the place just looks a little more finished. We're going to be working on getting this taken care of, this front entryway care of. I'm not worried about the farms at the moment, but just kind of this fluid area right through here. This includes this building, the reef, and then what we've got going on outside over there. We'll try to get all that stuff kind of organized. Okay. We don't have enough fencing for the jut out there for the basalt delta. What did I say I was going to do? I got busy talking. We could make the lanterns. Oh, the frog enclosure. The frog enclosure. Indeed. It's so easy for me to forget what I'm doing. By the time I get from where I'm working on something to where I get to here, I forget what I'm doing because something else catches my eye. I'm like, oh, you know what? You could do that right there. Then it's all over. We want these guys right here. We're going to need more of those as well. I'm also going to need, I don't need these guys, but I am going to need any of these that we have. I want to try something with those. It's going to be just really these guys here. Maybe I should take the copper blocks with me as well. I don't know that I'm going to do anything with these out here, but I'm going to take them with me just in case. And with that said, let's go ahead and grab you. And let's grab a stack of you and another stack of you, because you just never know. You just never know how many you need. You think 64 sounds like a lot, and then you go out there and you put 64 down and you realize you've barely scratched the surface. Yeah. This, I'm probably going to do some kind of a planter thing right here. Be some kind of a display. Maybe the cactus and stuff. I like the fact that this guy grows on this mossy block right here. The berry bush. It'd be nice to have a little bit of color here and there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are... Well, let's see. First of all, we're going to take and do you there and you there. Oh, oh, nope. You can see I added a row of the another row. We came up one more than we were originally. So I've taken that chunk of fencing down, but it looks like we're good to go with the rest of this here. And we're going to have an entranceway down into this underneath this staircase here. So I think somewhere right about here, we're going to punch a hole in this and do a staircase that goes down to a door that leads into the frog enclosure. Somebody also mentioned in the comments that it might be kind of fun to have viewing windows to look into some of these places from down below. So we do have a pretty nice area underneath here. We could make it so that you could actually walk downstairs and then look through glass windows and be able to see the environments from down below. And then we could also do the same thing for the aquarium side. And I thought that tinted glass might be the best choice for something like that, just to give it that look. But right now, we do need to get this a little bit safer, because I don't know why I lost a frog, but I did. And I'm not quite sure what he did to get lost, but he did something. So we're going to go ahead a little bit here at a time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I guess kind of go like this. We'll see how that works. Nope, you need to turn. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm thinking I'm going to have to come this way a little bit and do that and do that. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Just have to take a few of those out in the background. I could probably put something like this in these corners too. That would keep them from hopping up those corners like that. There we go. Frogs. I really don't care about those wood fences if I lose them. Oop, I'm in the way. There we go. We're going to do one of these, then we're going to put glass on that. Hopefully the glass will work on that. I think it will. The glass panes, I think. If it doesn't, well, then plan B. Maybe some kind of see-through fencing will go up here or something. I don't know. We'll see. That's why we brought this with us. That is why we brought that with us. Let's grab 64 more of those. Because again, this is going to be one of those blocks we're going to be using quite a bit here, I think. in this entire area, this entire build. The structure that's going to go, oh, you can't even see any part of it. I would like to go over it. You know what? We could take a look at that too. Skeleton spawner. Remind me, skeleton spawner. Skeleton spawner is what I want to take a look at today with you guys. Bump, bump, bump. You, and you. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Now, how does the glass attach to this stuff right here? Ah, beautiful. All right, perfect. We are going to do something like this right here. I'm going to use the frosted white glass because I don't... Oh boy, I hope this is not going to be an issue here. I don't think it will be. Screwed that up. There we go. Okay, that works just fine. Okay, good. We are going to use... No... Yes, that's correct. It just... The clear glass, you can see those white dots so well, and it just drives me crazy that you could see those. I kind of wish they'd get rid of them. There's mods out there that you could get to get rid of those white lines, but I don't know. I'm not putting a mod on my game. There we are. That's the wrong spot. There we go. Thank you for coming back into my inventory. This will hopefully keep them from jumping over. It may not. I mean, they've got a whole area right here they can actually get up and stand on. I could stand on this. They can stand on this, you know. That's just what they do. They're Minecraft mobs, right? What do you think of that underground kind of a visual area? I think that sounded kind of cool, actually. And we've got the ability to make well, not as much as we want to, but really, I guess in the end, we really can make as much as we want to. That tinted glass. Maybe if I go here, does that work better? Yeah. Oh, look at this. This is going to work much better. Yeah. I'm trying to hit the side of that glass instead, but let's just do this right here. And then we'll do that right there. And we hit you. Perfect. Much easier. And another stack of that. Perfect, just like that. Now you see, come up here, you can see through there. You can see through there. I don't even know if I need to go 2 pieces of glass. I think I might be able to get away with just going with this right away here. Can't seem to get it to do it. Let's see. I don't know that I need 2 pieces of glass here. What are you doing? Why won't this go this way? There it goes. I'm going to do a little bit of this and we'll see if it's enough to see well enough in there. Okay, now I can't get up on that ledge, so I am going to have to go too high with the glass. Because I can't get up on that ledge now to see through because this block is hitting me in the head. So I don't like that. Well, let's try a too high one. That's already going to be better. Yeah, I can tell already it's going to be better. Okay, so we need some light out here because we can't... We're going to get ourselves invaded here. I've not come up with any idea for what kind of lighting I want in this area. What I want our just our lights to be. I'm trying to think of something to do with those shroom lights that come off of these trees over here. They're really easy to get a hold of. They look all right, and I think if we had some trap doors and stuff that we liked, we could probably do some decorating with those guys and have a decent light to work with. Because you got to have lights around your place, right? But they can't look. They got to look like they belong. Neighbors are having their roof redone today. We got a big storm moving in starting late tonight and continuing, God, pretty much. There's like a couple of storms back to back here over the next week, really. Through next Monday, I think, is what we've got going on. They're expecting another foot of snow up in the high country. We may even see a little bit of snow down as low as us by tomorrow morning, which is pretty crazy. It would be very little, if anything, but definitely cause some headaches. Especially for folks who don't drive in that stuff, you know. We'll take it, though. Oh, we're almost there, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. This afternoon we'll do 7 Days to Die. I've gotten us up to about, I think it's 7:30 in the morning, the day after the last horde we had, which was pretty easy. So we'll start kind of there and work our way. But I believe the night missions, you can't do those until after the sun goes down. Oh, we had one piece of glass left. Oh boy. Okay. I wonder if it'd be good for me to do it like this. Sitting there breaking on that stupid torch over and over again. Scaffolding is just very handy to have. It's the corners that are always the trickiest, I think. Stairs are, I think, difficult to build with sometimes. They don't like you on them while you're building. There's like a fine little line where you can be, and it lets you go ahead and stay up here. You see, it just fell off of it. Let's see. We got a little bit of it up there. There we go. See, that's going to look much better. Yeah, the glass is that white frosty stuff, but when the sun's out, it should look pretty nice up there, I think. Should have a nice look to it. We are going to need a bunch more of these stairs. Right there. There we go. Is it okay for me to do this from down here, maybe? Yep, that went the right way. Well, maybe I can get away with putting these down here and not having to use scaffolding at all. There we go, perfect. Oh, I had a nice comment. Somebody said that watching me play Minecraft has encouraged them to go ahead and get it because they had always resisted playing it and thought it wasn't worth playing. I'm glad to hear that. I like that. All right, there we go. I thought that was a pretty nice comment. Beautiful. And whammo. Look at this. Look at us go. We're getting projects done today. Man, it's so easy to have so many things going on that you just never get anything done. And I'm trying my best to not do that this go around. But, you know, there's only so much time you can spend on the games. You got to give each one a little bit of time. That looks great, though. I think that's perfect. That's going to be perfect. You know, we could add a light, like on this corner, and have it go up, and then lean over the path, and maybe have something that leans out over the reef here too. It'd be kind of cool. The turtle just chilling up there on the coral, just chilling. There's another one over there chilling out. I love it. I love how animated they are, and the fish really do well. I gotta say, the fish are pretty impressive, the way they school around. And when the turtles swim, I notice the turtles will bump into a school of the fish that maybe get stuck someplace or they look stuck, and it makes them all move again. So everything gets around here a lot, and I love the fact that it's as animated as it is. I mean, you can see this morning, today when we first got on, the cod over here were over there. Now they're way over here. So things do move around, which I think is amazing. The axolotls, not so great. They sit in one stinking spot all the time, making creepy little noises. So there it is. I think that's good. Now we could even go to the point where we took some of these corners out and put like a solid pillar in here to give it a little bit more strength or look of strength too. But I'll leave it like that and see what you guys think of that. I think it looks pretty good. We need to get the sun up. Let's get the sun up and see what it looks like during the day. I don't really worry too much about mobs in here at night. I've got it pretty well lit. That's good. It's hot. Hot and fresh. Not me. Coffee. Made it funny. Yeah, see there? Okay. That blends in nicely. And then if we take and we punch, let's say we punch in a hole right about, let's see, if we came around a corner for safety's sake, maybe you punch it right here. Depends on how many stairs you actually... We got 13 stairs on us. Let's go down in here and see how many stairs would we need. Oh, that's interesting. I actually did that just at the right spot. Oh, no. Just a test. We'll use the... use a different stair for this. I'm just going to use this as an experiment. So that's going to bring me up and zoink, and I'm going to take you out of there too, and bop, we're up. I come down. We could put the door, the access door to the frog enclosure anywhere. Matter of fact, we could put it right back here behind this and just, we'll enclose this staircase. Up. Do I need to go more than one wide? I usually like 2 wide staircases most of the time, but with this being kind of an access for people to come down in, you want to keep it kind of tight, right? So they use the rail, they come down, they don't fall off. We'll enclose this up here. I put a door over here to get us in, and then what we could do is in certain locations on the wall is come in here and go doink, 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 and put some glass things in here, so you would look through here to see the animals. Maybe do it all the way down to the floor and just have a nice big window area here where you could stand. Like a bunch of people could stand here. The windows would be, this big. You could stand here and look through there and see the frogs. Change out the floor, all that good stuff. Put some lighting down here, those kinds of things. So that was a thought down there. And then on the other side, we'll do a staircase that comes up and out. Well, it'll be like this, but on the other side. So you'd have 2 ways in and out. And then at the same time, we should be able to punch, say, a hole like maybe in here, along here, and do the same thing. And you'd be able to stand here and look out into the reef and see the fish move about. That could be cool. These are just the dirt pillars I was using for measuring. They could just stay right there. The other thing I really needed to take a look at today, let's go ahead and drop our end chest by the front door here so we have general idea as to where it is. I don't lose it. Let's drop that stuff in there. We'll take some of this with us. I think maybe so. Just because we're going to go out here where we've got our skelly spawner. Okay, so this is the outside area. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this either, but I did move the wall back here. We had, that's why I have scaffolding missing, is because I do that and I slap it down and I forget where it is. The wall originally went back here and encompassed this area back here, and I thought it was just too much. And the wall was getting to the point where it was high enough to where it was blocking a lot of the view back here. So I feel like this is my back wall right here, and it is going to continue on from here across because this is where we're going to have our farm area right up in here. So this wall will actually continue across that and then come back over. And I'll probably lock it off for now, and we'll continue to work on this area at the moment, because this is what I'm thinking about. The other thing I was thinking about getting done, I don't use it a lot, but, you know, well, I shouldn't say that. I do use this quite a bit, actually. You could tell I didn't think so. I used a stone to get up there. We got caves around here. I've done most of the lighting in most of them, I guess. I've done a little bit of that, a little bit, yeah, a little bit here, a little bit there. So you can see this is where the skelly spawner is right here. You can see the wall that I replaced, and it goes all the way up to here. That's a lot of space. It's more than I thought it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 up. 6, 7. Yeah, through here, the spawner's right over here. The spawner is right over there. I need to put you back and put a torch right in there so nothing spawns. My idea here is that we put a structure here. Not a full structure, but something that's going to come out from the wall. It's 27 across from one corner to the next of this room that I've got dug out for the spawner here. So it's 27 blocks across. I thought if we had something that, you know, we've got this, you know, curve thing going on. If we come out this 27 radius circle right here and do some glass and stuff on here, then when we're here, we can be working the skeletons and see our place over there. Vice versa. When we're over out there, you could see something out here. Then what we could do also is blaze kind of a trail over here that isn't necessarily, I guess, enclosed and safe. But there have been times when I've come back from going and doing stuff over there where I get to this point here and it's getting kind of dark, so it'd be nice to be able to just jump in somewhere. And if we had an access door here, I could just go inside and then, you know, of course, run down the hall. Then we're back at base. So, and then this could also be the area where the skeletons come up and maybe they get hit by the sun for a little bit, fall back down, and then they're easier for us to kill. Because, you know, they don't like the light. They're anti-light, those skeletons. So that just something that was kind of running through my head. Instead of trying to... The other thing I could do is take the mesa block. We've got tons of terracotta. Just kind of follow the pattern along and cover that all up. But I think having something out here, pulling our main area over to this area would be kind of cool. Kind of cool. Looks like it's always been there. Gold Drag Absar says looks like it's always been there. That's because I was using the smooth stone to put that together. You're talking about the wall over here? Boop, ba-da-boop, ba-da-boop. Hey, Cannibal. Oh, yeah, coffee. Coffee time, always. Sip of the Joe. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. Oh, I didn't even notice this, but here we go. I don't think this is going to show it quite as well. It's not. I picked the wrong spot to go up. Let's go inside. Actually, you know what? I think from here would be just as good. I better have gotten this up high enough. So this is Bikini Island right here. You can see I've got the bikini shape going on here. That's just the natural shape of the terrain that I covered up with sand. But I was up in the thing the other day and I noticed that it looks like a bikini. Yeah, so that's Bikini Island. So I've named that island. You know, it's like watching clouds. What does that cloud shape look like? That sort of a thing. Okay, next on the agenda. So that's something I'm thinking about over there. This is going to, like I said, be above ground. You're going to be able to walk underneath this right here. Oh, another thing I was thinking too. This is the inside of the wall that basically holds back the aquarium or the reef over there. And then you can access this area down here at the moment underneath here. I forgot about this. But this is, of course, the frog enclosure. I've got that set up like that, but you're not going to be able to do this much longer, I don't think. That'll be kind of closed off, I think. And then this pathway will come out here, and we will connect up with this over here, so we can do all of our farming as well. God, maybe I should do the farming. I haven't done farming in quite some time. Kind of taking you guys with everything today. Is it if the watermelons are full and the pumpkins are full, I picked the dang thing. The other day it took me forever to get the farm to kind of come up, but it's nice to just crank this out. And then I'm going to wait until I get a nice supply of food before I go back out to the villagers to do some trading with them. Just to, you know, make sure I can get plenty. And I need to go out there and get another librarian set up for Unbreaking 3. Yeah, you guys don't mind doing a little farming. I know. You're amazing. That's why. I'll do that. Potatoes. The farming, I've got to say, is quite gratifying in Minecraft. So that's our potato supply each time. We get 47 potatoes. I have so many potatoes, I don't know what to do with all the potatoes I got. I got potatoes coming like crazy. Getting the animals up here was easy peasy. I took as many cows as would follow me. Didn't worry about it too much. I just said whatever, and they, you know, quite a few of them followed me up. And I bred them up here, and the ones that stragged behind, I slaughtered them. I did. I killed them all. Nothing special with the animals. They're just in a square pen with a piece of wool on the top so that I can jump in and out quick and easy. Oops, missed one. And now the carrots. Beetroots are done. If you stagger your crops, if you don't know this, if you stagger them, like we've got wheat, carrots, and then they grow faster. In case you didn't know that. They will grow faster when they are separated. Sort of a crop rotation kind of feel to it, I guess. And I find planting backwards like this is a much faster way of doing it. There we go. Perfectamundo. And dump, 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 dump. Beautiful. All right, that stuff's all happening now. That's making some bone meal for us, if you didn't know that. And in here, I am taking this barrel right here. No, this barrel right here, and I am filling it up with stuff to take over to those traders. No one's asked me for potatoes at all, so I'm keeping the potatoes for myself, which are over here. So you can see I've got quite a few potatoes that I could cook up. We're doing fine. I've got copper blocks in my inventory I did not realize. Let's go ahead and sleep. Excuse me. Ah, there it is. Did I get you, Avasar? The composter? And copper, there we go. Another thing we could do today, if you don't mind doing it with me, is getting some more of these copper bricks, blocks put back together again. I think it's all of these, right? Yeah, I've got to do all of them. Let me start over again. If I just do it this way, it'd be a lot easier, I think. I don't know if I've got enough stacks to do this, but we'll divide them up. There we go. And bolt. And got all of you. There we go. And there's 8 left. There we go. We need to get some of these put out so I have them ready to go. I was thinking about this today too. I thought, okay, so where do I put my copper blocks now? Because, well, we've kind of covered up the area I've been using. And I thought maybe what I could do is just kind of add them out here along the edge of this. They should, you know, basically come together pretty quick on their own. We are going to put some kind of a trim piece around here. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do. Not trim, but there'll be a railing along here so that, you know, when you walk along this area, you can see out over over this whole thing. But you can't fall through. Can't go over it. You know, safety rail. Just like you stand against whenever you go to like a zoo or something, right? Thought for a second I saw a pillager. They have not been much of a problem here, I can tell you that much. I don't know if they're getting stuck someplace and I don't see them, but they just, you know. A river walk, indeed. Yes, yeah, Yeah, the part of me wanted this to, you know, it's supposed to be a biosphere. It's not really supposed to be a zoo, right? It's a biosphere where we kind of study things and try to create artificial habitats, which is pretty much a zoo too. I mean, they do work on a little bit on trying to make the habitat look somewhat realistic sometimes, I guess. But just a couple more. This is supposed to be more of like a preserve, I guess. I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to have all the animals in my world eventually. The other animal we could go get, and oh geez, I just dumped all those seeds too. That was stupid. I meant to keep a stack of those seeds, those wheat seeds, any kind of seed really. The parrots, I was going to try to get a couple of parrots to have here inside the house. I think they're kind of noisy, maybe. Variety says they are a little bit. Those of you who don't know Variety, it's my wife. I think she said that, but we've got a jungle just right over there. So it's very close by. I've not tried any more luck at the getting the bees. Just haven't gotten around to it. You know what? This bamboo farm could go up on that platform too. All the farms hopefully are going to go up there. Do you guys think that's enough room? I think it might be enough room for it. It feels pretty good to me. Depends on how much I'm growing. You know, how much stuff do you want to grow? I'm not thrilled about having... Let me pull over here. I'm not thrilled about having a bunch of cows. You know, I'm just not thrilled about having a bunch of cows. I'm trying to think of a different way that I can get my hide. You get hide from rabbits. You need 4 rabbit furs to make 1 hide, which isn't great. But then there's also the hoglins in the nether that provide you with hide. And then you can trade and get hide from the piglins. So, I don't know. I just don't feel like I need that many cows. Oh, look at this. Holy crap, man. Talk about going quick, huh? Must be the salt water. Yeah, look at those guys. They're definitely getting the tick, huh? They're getting the tick. So anyways, that'll be the farm area. I've not really thought of what it's going to be. It's going to be similar to this. It's going to be a big, long, like a silo laying down on its side with a curved roof. And I'm not sure how automated I want the farms to be. I've had some automated farms in the past, and you got to replant them, but it sure was kind of nice to push the lever and have everything just harvested and come down and fall into hoppers, and then boop, you know, it's in your pocket then. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Should have wrote some notes down today. Let's go downstairs real quick again. We're going to be doing this a lot together. Downstairs. We always got to go downstairs. Let's come over here. I need a couple pieces of, well, let me grab a few of you. A few of you as well. I like to make my workbench pop up. Makes me feel official. I think it's like this and like that. Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's make a couple compasses. Whoop. There we go. And like that. We'll grab you back there. Okay. No, up here. We've got the redstone there and some iron right there. And we've got those two guys there. I need the organics chest. I think it's down. Here we go. Ooh, can I make enough paper? I don't think I can. I might have to go get some more of that. 27 pieces of paper. So I think I need you guys, right? Like if I do this, is that a map? Or is it like this? Empty map. Okay, that's an empty map right there. And then I could do that again and another empty map right there. Okay. So I definitely wanted that. This is drops now. So do I have paper in here? I don't. I need to smelt down all these old tools. Like this thing, just get it out of there. Just disappear on me. I don't care. We'll do that. Okay, let's go back upstairs. Looks like the sun's getting ready to go down. We need both of our maps. Okay, we're going to keep going this way. You can see my white marker there. I don't want my maps to be any smaller. I want them to be this big. So if I do this right here and stop, I should be able to... Which one is that? Is that one there? Take you out. I'm going to take one of you, put you there, and right-click on it. And there we go. We should have the next chunk of our world loaded up. Okay, so I've got you, and then I'm going to have you as well. Okay, so where's my other one? Map 0. I don't know which one I'm looking at here. That's that one. Okay, that's the other one. Okay, so this one here. Okay, I need to get up onto the walkway there. Need to get on the walkway. I wanted to expand our map a little bit more. You can see those lousy Endermen are messing with my stuff. They're picking up sand and putting it down where it doesn't belong. I didn't realize they picked up sand, but apparently that's in their repertoire of things that they can pick up. And I know, repertoire. It's a big one. Okay, I think what I could do here is let's make sure we just get in the map a little bit here. And okay, we're in. I'm gonna come over this way here. Yeah, I needed to be over here. Sorry, guys. Not very good at this map thing. Okay, there's that one, and now I should be able to do this guy right here, and that's going to give me my next chunk, and if I continue to go this way, it should fill that in for me. There we go, beautiful. All right, that's an interesting looking map, huh? Look at all those colors in there. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so we've got that mapped out, so let's go back home. Back home. Back downstairs. Ooh, there's lava right underneath here. There's a whole pool of lava. Alright, there we go. I need 2 more item frames. We have the hide for that, and we've got the sticks down here too, so we've got nothing to worry about. Let's grab some sticks. Let's grab a couple of pieces of hide. Oh, that is still sitting there. 5 minutes, folks. 5 minutes before things despawn. We're going to do you guys right there, and we're going to do you around there. We got 2 of you. All right. I did get 2, right? Well, why not? Piece of hide. Got some sticks all the way around. Oh. Don't know why it did that. I pushed something wrong. Alright, so we've got our map pieces now. We should be able to hang these up on the wall and have pretty much everything we've built so far inside our border, I would think. That is the old piece right here. Is that? Yes, that goes there. Alright, and then what we got here? We got this one here. That one went right over here. I don't know about that. That doesn't look quite right to me. That's Home Sweet Home, of course. Yeah, that doesn't look right. That does. Why doesn't that look right? That is right. Do I need to turn it? There it goes. Uh-oh. Just need to do a little turning. There we go. There we go. Everything is that we've done so far is now represented here. I guess the only thing we're missing, I think this might be our stone pillar. We'll have to go eventually and get these two right here as well to kind of represent where the skelly spawner is, which is going to be over here, and then just to have that over there. And maybe, actually, we might have to go a couple over because we do have the mine that's going to be over there. But now you can see our coral reef covers quite a bit of area right here, which is pretty nice. I like that. I do. I think that's very handy. It's interesting how it shows you the tree is green here, but when you go out and look at that tree, it's not green at all. Yeah, that's not green. It's brown, which is a bummer about this biome because you can't have green things. There's a limited supply of green things that you can put up. But the Badlands is pretty fun. So yeah, basically I think our map will all probably add 2 more here and maybe a couple more over here. And that'll be kind of the end of it. Maybe down here. Maybe we'll come across and go up just to have that. The other thing we could look at real quick, we've got just a few minutes left in the stream this morning, and again, thank you so much for being here today. We talked about a while back is having this be some sort of a entranceway to a rail line that would lead us over to our area there. The water is at what Y level here? F3, we're on 63, so 62 is where the water is at. Water's at 62. $66, 65, so down a few more even from that. But I'm thinking off of our mine, not our mine, but off our storage room, if we come out the wall at 62 from the mine there, we come out to this direction here, we should be able to bump into it. And I don't know that I need this anymore. I think what I'd rather do when it comes time to go over to the mine, the best place for us to actually leave the Biosphere project and get to the mine would be from downstairs here, because this is where everything is. Oh, I forgot to go over that when I left last time. So over here, if we were to do something, say, anywhere along here, what I thought about doing is trying to figure out where the, either it's the Z or the X location over on the other side where the mine is. If I do that, F3, what am I at here? I'm on, this is 67, so I got to go down 5 blocks. That's going to put us at the water level. So I probably won't go right at water level. I'll probably go a couple above the water, so the rail line sits above the water. We could do one that was in the water as well. But it would basically take us from here across the bay and into that dripstone cave where our mine and stuff is. That is another piece of nice little outside structure that'll be part of the build that you'll see as you move about in our area here. That's the idea. Might look cool to have a high railroad bridge between peaks. Yeah, yeah, just like I was saying, huh, Evisar? I think that is an idea that we might go with. Let's run back outside here real quick. We've got some time. A couple minutes left here. Let's go down. Let's get in the boat here real quick. originally, yeah, the thought was we're going to come in there. We would jump in a rail cart and go through the hill and then pop out on the side over here, which is a fair distance away if you look at it. So right now, basically, we'll be... there we go. We'd be popping out someplace over here, I'm guessing, just by where the building is right there. You could see the you know, we drop down, we come back. We're going to be back in this area right here. So we're really kind of right across the way from here. I would prefer if we popped out from the wall over here, sort of in this general area. I'd have to mark it down. But just so we're kind of straight across from this hole that goes into where our mine is. So we ride the rail car as we come out of the hill. We hit this area right here, and we'll be probably on the inside of this. And it probably will take us right off the edge over here. And continue on, and maybe we kind of hit this wall, and we're going to snake around with the rail cart as we go down and 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 down into what is our mine. And our mine, if you don't remember, is we get down here, we kind of follow this path, we hop down some steps, and we're way down in there. We're quite a ways down in there. So but that's a big project, and basically what I'll do is I'll just take some terracotta blocks and kind of map it out so it's, you know, easy to see, and then copy it. Get the right kind of work going on with it. I've also thought about adding some lights down here in the water. In this area, we get some drowns that like to spawn in here. I've had a couple of drowned with trident attack me here. That's why you see that there. I actually got to shore and threw some blocks up real fast around me, so he couldn't hit me anymore. But yeah, that's the thought there, is how we're going to hook up with the mine. Right now the mine's just some, you know, tunnels dug into a hillside. That's all they are. But this stuff right here I'm finding all the time now. These Endermen are real crap. I just don't like them at all. They ruin everything. Yeah, you would not come in my inventory, wouldn't you? But yeah, they're picking up stuff and setting it down in just random locations like they do. Grass, sand, my red sand. They take it, they steal it, and then they go and dump it someplace stupid. Wow, okay, so that is today's stream. 7 Days to Die this afternoon from 1 to 3 Arizona time. We've got the coral reef looking much better. We got this. I'm going to go ahead and put those netherrack fences out here and just kind of keep it that way for now, and we'll see what everybody has to say after it's been on YouTube and stuff, and we'll see if we come back to this later and change anything up on that, you know? Reef is looking good. We got our wall up. Got an idea for our staircase going down underneath the frog enclosure, and the nicest thing today is I did finally get my nether portal room looking a little more like I wanted it to look, and that is just a little more nethery with the basalt delta, which is just such a creepy place to be in, you know. But now we can walk right through our portal and we are back in the basalt delta. A little bit of fire, a little bit of vine action. Yeah. Lava. It represents it, I think, enough to make me happy. This way, when I come through the portal, either way I look, I'm seeing, you know, our base with the nether in it. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.